Yo, yo, yo. Y'all know who it is. I'm here. Now, okay, we can get right into this. So, this whole track season, what I'm going to be doing on my channel is what you're about to see now, which is me analyzing some of these races that I think are good races and some that I think are bad races or some that I think that don't even make sense races. Today, we had a don't even make sense race, and that was Sha'Carri Richardson dropping 10.72 in Florida, okay? Now, let me start out by saying this. I am not a hater, all right? Everybody that knows me knows I love the sport of track and field. I'm a legend in the sport, even though most have not even seen me, know who I am, know I ain't got no medals and this and that stuff because I don't do certain things to get medals. I just always ran, okay? Now, get it out the way. I've been in this sport since 2003 as a professional athlete. I have been in this sport since 2009 as a coach and a trainer, all right? I know a lot of stuff. Now, let's get right into it. Sha'Carri Richardson dropped 10.71, 10.72 today down in Florida, okay? Here's why I'm saying that is very, very suspect, all right? It is roughly, my watch says, April 10th, okay? April 10th. So what that means is we're technically still in relay season. So what you want me to believe is that in April, the second weekend of April, you can drop 10.72 legal, all right? What a bad race. As your first race, okay? I'm going to play this video that I have on the screen so that I can talk about this and put it into perspective to how that don't sound right, okay? This is Carmelita, and the reason why I'm pulling this race up is because 1067, 1072, they really ain't that far apart. They like boom, boom, okay? 1067, 1072, and they relatively close to each other. So let's take a look at this, all right?
Fraser on kiltapaikan pantapää keskellä. Hän on siis hallitseva olympiavoittaja, maailmanmestari. Stewartia aika kauaksi, mutta Jeter karkaa tässä vaiheessa. Ja karkaa ja paikalaisilta valtavalla juoksulla.
Now, the only reason why I wanted to show that, I don't even care if you watched it. Go watch it yourself. The only reason why I wanted to show that is because I really just wanted to focus on the end of the race, okay? The end of the race. Not only the end of the race, how Carmelita's actual body mechanics are. Her body mechanics are damn near perfect. They're damn near flawless. John Smith did a great job, okay? Let's watch it again.
Fraser on kiltapaikan
Step over, step over, step over, step over, step over. Nice. Core tight, core strong, arms pumping, moving, never shut down. Okay. She just ran 10.68, relatively perfect, all right? So what you were, and this race here was August, okay? When she did this August, not April, all right? So here's what I'm trying to put in perspective, okay? Sha'Carri did not have a good race. She had a bad start. Her knees dropped at the end. She had a nice little transition from about, I'd say, 60 to 80. The clock said 10.72. So what that means is, if she had a pretty much perfect start, like a Carmelita start, if she had a perfect finish, like a Carmelita finish, today she would have ran faster than Carmelita when she ran that 10.6 right there. That's what that says. If you can run 10.72 legal with a bad start, that means just fixing your start, you're already at 10.68, okay? Her knees dropped at the end. She keep her knees up and accelerates through the line. Now she's not even at 10.68 today. Now she's at like 10.61 today. So what you want me to believe is that in April, first week of April, her body, not the mechanics, because the mechanics, we've already said in her race, weren't good. Her body is in a 10.6 shape in April, which means she's on pace to break Flojo's record. I'm explaining to y'all what that means because I teach this stuff. That's what I'm trying to tell people. I teach this literally. If she is at 10.6 pace right now, that means by end of July, she should be able to cut off another tenth or two. So that means she's on 10.5, 10.4 pace right now. I'm not hating. I'm not even saying that it's not possible. But I am questioning that run a lot. A lot. Another reason why I'm questioning is because it's a questionable track. If you know track and field, if you actually know track and field, you know there are certain tracks that will give you certain times. There are certain tracks that we know are not even 100 meters. There are certain tracks that are 98 meters. There are certain tracks that are 102 meters. There are certain tracks that are hard surfaces. There's certain tracks that are soft surfaces. There's all type of things that go into it. And we all have been known to say that the track meet in Florida is an exceptionally fast track meet. If you want to run fast, go to that track meet. Now, I don't know why. I've never actually ran in it, but, I always stay away. I've always tried to stay away from the tracks that they say you run fast at, because I don't like those. I like to run fast when it needs to matter, okay? Now, here's my other thing why I'm saying that 10.72 can't be legitimately real. The whole day, magically, the 100 was the only legal race. We had a 5.0 tailwind. We had a 3-point-something tailwind. We had 2-point-something tailwinds. But the 100 slowed down enough. In those 11 seconds, the wind slowed down enough to a 1.4 to make it legal. Yeah, I paused for a second because I want y'all to think about that. Again, I'm not hating on Sha'Carri. I personally love the girl, okay? The reason why I love her is because she reminds me of a young Ray Ellis. She don't give a damn about nobody. She got spunk. She'll fight anybody on the track. She'll bring it, she'll talk her trash. So I'm not a fan of her. But what I am is a fan of the old school, which is where I'm from. And me having to respect, I guess, what she did is me disrespecting people like this. You're not finna convince me that she can line up next to this field, have a bad race, and still win. And she's only a year, it's her second year? Second, third year? It just don't, for me, as an expert in the sport, it don't sound believable. It does not sound believable. She did not run 10.72. I'm going to go ahead and tell y'all now, she did not run 10.72 today. And the reason why I keep emphasizing this type of stuff is because we don't need people believing in false times and information, because it actually makes things look worse down the line. And this is what these shoe companies and what these track meets and these meet promoters do. They rig this shit up to where now you got one person that did something crazy. So now what happens is if she goes anywhere else and don't do that, what does that do? Mentally, that screws her up. Now let's talk about the other athletes around the world that's watching this. What do you think they thinking? Oh man, what am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong with my training? How, coach? Why can't I? Because you're not supposed to. It's April. It's April, people. It's April and she just ran 10.7. To me, that don't say, oh, she finna be ready. To me, that says it's some smoke in the air somewhere. I'm not saying, well, I ain't pointing no fingers. All I'm gonna say is this right here. Y'all know me. I don't give a damn. I done did my time in track and field and all that good stuff, and I'm still in it. And to be honest with you, don't nobody in track and field help me pay my bills, so I don't care what anybody think about me. That's why I'm the perfect person to say this type of stuff, okay? If it walk like a mongoose, quack like a mongoose. Oh, hold on, how Stephen A. say it? Hold on, I'm trying to quote Stephen A. What'd he say? Oh, if it walk like a duck, quack like a duck, it ain't a damn mongoose. Pay attention to everything that has happened. Pay attention to what she's training at. Pay attention to who she's training with. Pay attention to everything. And then you decide for yourself if that shit's real. Decide for yourself. Because I already know. I already know the real. And I don't care who this video get to. I don't care. It can get to her. It can get to her camp. It can get to whoever, because whoever it get to, they know me anyway. I can assure you. Her coaches know me. Her agents know me. Nike know me. And they know I don't give a damn. They know Ray gonna tell her how he feel it. Whether it's true or not, everybody know Ray gonna speak it. So that's why I'm speaking it in my first video, explaining what I'm explaining all year long when I see these races. That shit ain't real, okay? She did not run 10.72. You got to prove that to me. You got to do that shit again. Matter of fact, you want to have to do that shit somewhere that don't matter. You will have to run 10.7 on a track that we know is not a fast track, not a 100-meter track. You have to do that again. Matter of fact, you ain't got to run 10.7 again. You better not run a single 11 this year. Not a single one. You better go 10-7, 10-8, 10-8, 10-7, 10-8, 10-8, 10-7, 10-8, 10-8, 10-6, 10-6, 10-5, 10-4, whatever. Because guess what? I don't believe that shit's real at all. Period. Point blank. Take it how you want it. That shit ain't real.